Hey, what's good everyone? So in this video, I'm gonna show you exactly what to say when the homeowners say I'm not interested and how to handle that objection like the top tiers, the top agents out there and get to close 3, 4, 5 listings out there just like them. Okay, so if you've ever done cold calls before, you know this line. I'm not interested anymore. Okay, so it's the most objection that most agents freeze when they hear it, but the truth is, it doesn't mean that they'll never sell. It just means that they're not open yet into this idea or into talking to you even, okay? And that's why in this video, I'm gonna show you exactly what to say and how to stay calm and how to turn that not interested objection into a real conversation. So the first step here is you don't fight the objection, you just acknowledge it. This is the first thing you say, you do when you say, when you hear this objection. And the biggest mistake is the most agents, they're trying to push this objection through that through a way. Okay, they push it, they defend it and all of that stuff. And when someone says I'm not interested, they your job is to disarm and not to defend, like the agents, most agents out there. For example, totally understand, Bob, most agents I speak to every single day, they're not interested right away, and you keep talking, okay, this way, something along the line. And that one sentence, it removes the pressure. Okay, it makes them feel heard instead of sold to. They don't feel like they talk to any sales guy or any sales agent, like the most agents they speak to every single day that they get cold calls from. And your tone here matters the most. Okay, you gotta be calm, confident and friendly, like you expected that answer, like you expected to hear that thing. And to be in this situation, you gotta expect this answer to be in this phase, to not be shocked when you hear it. Okay, so second thing is you reframe the conversation. Once you've acknowledged it, now the pivot here is, now you pivot. Okay, so once you've acknowledged, now you pivot with the soft curiosity based questions. So for example, just out of curiosity, Bob, are you planning to stay in this area long term, or selling was something like you were just testing out? You actually qualify them as well at the same time. Okay, this question, it reopens the door for you, and it shifts the conversation from the rejection to the reflection. So it shifts the conversation, and also you're not selling, you're learning, okay, at the same time. So a sub point here is, if they answer, you've won. You've turned the dead conversation into a real conversation with a human being that they open to you right now. Okay, and third step as well, it's identifying what not interested actually means. And what I mean by that, not interested can mean so much things, okay? A few things like they're frustrated from the calls that they get this day or this week. They don't trust agents app anymore. They're not ready right now. It means those are just three examples, but there are so many examples out there. You need to find out which one is the real question or is the real reason. Okay, so for example, totally fair, I know that a lot of homeowners feel the same way after getting bombarded with the calls. So is that something, or is that what's been happening with you guys too, or and you let them open to you? Okay, and this lines build empathy and open space for the honesty as well. So first thing is, bring back the value without the pressure. After you ask them and you let them talk and you let them tell you about themselves and their situation as well. Okay, once they open up, it's time to add light value and not to pitch them. Because if you pitch them, you let them get back, or you let them get far away. You don't let them get close to you like you were doing from the beginning of the call. For example, okay, absolutely got it. The only reason I called you was to share what's actually working for homeowners in your area right now. So would it be okay if I sent you some quick market updates after this call? It shifts you from the salesperson to the local expert. Pe- People don't work with salespersons, okay? They don't work with you because you sold them something, okay, or any other idea. They work with the local expert because they trust them and they believe that they can help them. Okay, that's the main reason. have to know that, or they have to trust that you can help them. Okay, it plants the seeds for the future conversations. Super simple, okay? Because it's not the only conversation that you want to have with them right now, but you want to have some future conversations to actually let the plant like get out, and you actually work with them and sign the listing and get the in-person meeting with them. Okay, sub point as well, value doesn't have to mean a CMA or long even report. Okay, even a simple insight or stat keeps you on top of their mind. So step number 5, leave the door open gracefully. What I mean by that, not every call will convert, and that's super okay with us. Okay, your goal is to stay memorable, not pushy. You, the goal is to let them remember you tomorrow and after tomorrow, and when they want to know something, or they need to know something, or get value or knowledge in their market, they call you, they can call you. Okay, for example, no worries at all, I'll touch base in couple months, so just to see how things are going. Sound fair enough? Something along the line. Okay, most homeowners agree to that because it feels light and respectful, and they no one ignore any knowledge or any more value that someone can give them. Okay, if you want to give them value, no one is going to say no. Okay, so then log the lead and follow up with them in the after a week or 3 days or something like that. Okay, with value as well. It's, if you don't follow up with value, it's useless. Okay, they will never get, they will never you actually, you don't build on top of what you built in the past in retrospect. So last thoughts as well. The best agents don't actually try to force conversation, but they guide them. Okay? And not interested isn't a rejection anymore. It's an opportunity for you to stand out by handling the moment that better than the every agent out there do. Okay? It's your, actually it's your advantage right now. So next time when you hear it, pause, acknowledge, then reframe and bring the value to them. Okay, give them value. This is one of the most important things, is giving the value to the homeowners, so they trust that we are the local expert, so they trust that we can help them, okay, throughout knowledge. So do this consistently and you'll start booking appointments from calls other agents give up on. Okay, the calls that they, when they get the not interested objection, they hang up. You can actually build on top of that or after that. That was everything. And if you want to know exactly how we put the our US based cold calling team into our agents businesses to book them or to bring them 2 3 listings every month on top of what they do, just click the link below and you'll know everything. Till that, have a nice wonderful day and take care.